know my ass ain't ever heard of honky hog. Actually, I feel like that's what they call me down at the fucking guys who talk cool store.
At the all-you-can-eat
Hey,
buffet.
how you doing today, Patrick?
Great, man. I'm just here on location in Randy Travis's house. I'm here to. That's Randy Travis.
Oh wait, you're at
Randy Travis's house. This is
Rant.
Randy. I'm working for him this weekend.
Yes.
I'm his personal assistant.
What have you had to do for him so far?
Feed him dog food. Let him outside so he can piss and shit.
He also lets you outside so you can piss and shit.
Brother, it's like I had to do it where I was like, because you know me. I like to drive until
Shit outside.
I almost piss myself every time.
Is
I
that
almost piss myself every time I drive.
is that your MO?
I mean, it's my HOMO, you know what I'm saying?
It's your HOMO. MOO. Hey, shout out
By the way,
to
actually, I was first.
Yeah, actually, Pat did beat you, Dunbar, so you're
Dumbass.
second. Dumbass idiot. Fucking be a co-host of the show, idiot.
Why weren't you here before we go live, you idiot?
Stupid asshole. Host the show, dumbass.
What a fucking... I mean, honestly, just get your head out of your ass. If you really wanted to be first, I think you could, but you just don't want it. I don't think you want it.
You know, if you actually want to be first, literally kill me.
Everybody give a shout out to Randy Travis, Grammy Award winner. He looks a lot different in person, but and his co-star Honky Hog.
Dude, I gotta be honest, I'm a big honky hogger. I didn't know. I literally didn't know of honky hog prior to 3 minutes ago, but now I'll die for honky hog.
Yeah, it's honestly, Randy will too. See,
that's how I maneuver. I like, you know, I am in constant torment until something clicks in. That's really how I evolve. It's not a slow process. It's constant torment, and then something makes sense, and I go, oh yeah, that, and then I shift. So like I've been lacking, I've been less than, and then I saw honky hog, and I go,
yeah,
you are my god.
And Andy was like, sure, I've heard of honky tonks, but honky hogs?
Sure, I'm a honk. Sure, I'm a honky, and yes, I'm a bit of a hog.
But sure, I would never don't give anybody else food.
But I sure, I'm the white devil who keeps my food away from all the others. But I would never think to combine the two.
Yeah, he did. He eats that. What? Damn what? Oh yeah,
the rare humongous appearance first before Dunbar got here. No, you are technically fourth because I am always the first.
yeah.
I send out the link, so I'm technically first. Pat,
Andy's here. Actually, no, technically, because you were first, but then you left because you went out, and then while you were gone, I showed up. So technically, I was.
Oh, you can't. What are you?
1.5.
What are you doing?
I'm 1.5.
This is like that. This is like that photo of Stalin where they edited out all the people he was friends with. You're just re-editing history.
They could edit pictures back then.
Yeah, actually, there's like a famous story. Wait,
I kind of meant that as a joke, but then as like in the middle of me saying it, I'm like, wait, yeah, could they actually edit?
Yeah,
Photoshop.
Yeah, because there's like a famous story. Well, you had to be like fancy schmancy. You couldn't just go like, couldn't just click a. You know, like now you can just like open up a program and go like, do it.
Yeah, you're like, why are you taking so long?
Yeah, I don't remember the story, but there was something like there's this like famous photo with Stalin, and there's something about this dude, and then later he was like, he got the photo re-edited to be like, that dude wasn't there. I don't know
Which one was Stalin? Was he Italy or Russia? Russia, right?
Russia, yeah.
Who was the guy from Italy?
Right?
Right?
Italy was Mussolini.
That's because you say it like this. Mussolini. Yeah.
Well, you could technically say, you could say any word like that. You could go Adolf Hitler.
See, but it didn't work. See, you said you got to do.
But I just did it.
I mean, if you like to go like, Pastrami.
Adolf Hitler.
Okay, you did. It was the wrong hand. That's what it was.
Oh, Mao Zedong. You said wrong hand.
Yeah, that was it.
I am a lefty, so that's fair.
I couldn't understand it. I couldn't hear the dialect.
Yeah, I did it right-handed. That's my fault.
That's okay. It's all right, man. You know you're left-handed, so just so if you want me to understand it. Rabbit stew. Oh yeah, look at that. That's everything. Rabbit stew. Randy Travis. Oh, he doesn't. Randy. He doesn't speak Italian.
Andre 3000.
No, don't miss me with that flute shit. Hell, shit, fuck.
I'm trying to look up. No, who are the
You're talking
dudes
about? Sorry, you said Andre 3000. Oh, give me Power Man 5000. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
That was worth it.
Wait, I'm trying to remember who the. I'm just doing a quick Italian dictators goog.
Are you using the filters?
Oh,
you gotta type like this. Type.
That's how you look up. That's how you look up Italian shit. You're like, season 2 of The Sopranos.
How do I make a zuppa? 1 second.
No, yeah, I know it was Mussolini, but who was the dude before Mussolini? His name ripped. I can't remember his name. Oh man,
Primo Supremo, something like that.
Yeah.
It was like a.
I think it was a meatball Parmigiano. Reggiano.
I didn't know how many different kinds of Parmesan there was.
How many, Pat?
More
Graded? Yeah. Your wife doesn't know.
Yeah. Trust me, she knows now.
I was chomping on some jalapeno Parmesan, something like that at Fogo de Chao. That shit fucking rips. Yo, have you been paying attention? What?
No, go ahead.
No. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you've been part-time in it there, right? Like, do you end up spending your entire paychecks there on food?
No, they just let me eat there.
They give you food too, even for being an outside worker.
Yeah, I mean they throw it at me, but yeah,
they give you inside food. You have to eat it outside.
They give me the inside food. No, I eat it in my little house that they give me that I sleep in at night, and then sometimes a bird comes out and stands on top of it. I'm basically Snoopy. I'm the Snoopy of Fogo de Chao.
You sleep on top of it. I would eat in everyone else's cars, like I do my car. I'd be like, let me go park this car. Why is it taking them 20 minutes? Oh, we got Arby's.
Oh yeah, dude. Sometimes I do park their cars and I go, "Can I drive it around the block? This is such a nice car. I'll never have this nice of a fucking car."
So this was something that was discussed a little bit because it's cool that you get the free food and everything like that, but you obviously still get douchebag customers, right? Or douchebag people.
I got to be honest. I get pretty locked in. You know, we talk about how confrontational I can be, and I like to yell and slap cards and all that stuff. But when I'm like working the job, I turn into customer service Andy like a motherfucker, dude. I am such a pleasant young boy. So it's really more of a, because I have had people get, I did have one guy like kind of start to yell at me because he didn't understand how the ticketing process worked. So he paid for he didn't get a link to the app to pay for the parking ticket. So he goes to his friend that's with him and he's like, give me your link. And then he's like, he paid for that. And he's like, but I paid. And I go, yes, on your friend's. So that's not yours. You paid his ticket. But we ended up getting the money, so it was fine. But through the process of figuring it out, the guy thought I was just like, the guy immediately went to, oh, this guy thinks I'm a cheap bastard, which makes me think he's a cheap bastard in life if that's his first assumption. Not just I'm trying to figure it out. But either way, that one guy, that was like one time that a dude, it seemed like I was like, I feel like this dude's ready to fight me. Other than that, you just get people who are like they're like
dismissive, not rude, but like they're not like, here you go.
They're not rude at me. They just think less of my existence because I'm a service worker. But
Yeah,
I honestly haven't experienced a lot of rude people like that.
yeah. I haven't. Since I worked at Starbucks, I really haven't obviously had to deal with like too much of that like weird customer servicey bullshit like that. But like that is still a thing where I would definitely be farting in people's cars. Like like for sure I would weaponize my butt just so I could like just in case. You know what I mean?
Just
Like
in
one of those things of
case.
like and then if like somebody was just like a little bit rude, I'd be like, thank God. Oh, oh
I
my God, everybody's been so nice tonight.
See, I got to be honest. Like, I think my ass breaks rules of the Geneva Convention. I swear to fucking God. Cause, like, dude, and now granted, this was a night after, like, grabbing a bunch of beers. Oh, wait, humongous. I've been gone a while. Andy valeting at Fogo. Yeah, get on the goddamn Patreon. Anyway, jeez Louise. This is your fault.
Yeah.
This is
We
your
talk about
fault.
it literally every week.
Yeah, every day I come on here and I go, man, I'd really love your money, and you never give it to me, so I had to go work at Fogo. This is on you.
Yeah,
Anyway,
humongous, get your shit together.
hey man, I'm just happy you apologized and realized you were in the wrong for this. Was your
Water
fault.
under the bridge.
Water under the bridge. I forgive you. I'm just
Buy
happy
a
you
couple
realized.
Patreon subscriptions.
Yeah.
Buy some subs for some friends this year for Christmas.
You know what? I'll take it all back. Just pay my rent for a year. That's all I ask. Anyway,
That's it.
That's it. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I deserve it.
So
Anyway,
now this seems like he's into this. I don't know if I would do that for you, Hugh.
I'll come to Austin and you can fart in my car. Isn't that what that new Skarsgård movie's about? He gets locked in and then Hugh Grant's like farting it. I'm combining movies.
I'm into it. I'm listening. Like you got me. The elevator pitch has got me. If that's not a real movie, but yeah. Sorry, I was just wondering. Randy Travis update. Still sleeping.
Still sleeping. Hippo, honky
Honky
hippo,
hog.
honky hog.
Oh,
Hog.
he
I'll fall.
obviously chilling as well, but I think he's more in a coma because Randy fucked him up.
Yeah. No, like I had now granted I was out having a couple beers with the bros the post Noctis beers always hit different. So I was having a couple beers with the bros and then the next morning I was farting up a storm in the bedroom. And you ever like rip a fart, leave for 7 days, come back and it still smells like you just ripped a fart.
It's crazy.
And I was like,
with the fart fan on. That's happened with the fart fan on before.
With the fart fan on.
Brother, I'd leave the fart fan on. It's in another bathroom, and I walk in the front door. Yeah. Sometimes, and I'm like, did it move? It just moved. It didn't leave. It's it's just traveling throughout each room.
It's just circulating. But yeah, So I don't get me wrong. There are times where I need to fart, but I would never fart in a customer's car. I just it would essentially be like it would be the equivalent of like drone bombing a wedding in Afghanistan. Like it would be on that level of intensity.
I do like the clarification though. I do be farting.
But
not there.
I catch myself. I feel like this would be fucking rude. Hey, look at that. Humongous with the tier 1 sub. He said you can quit your job now. Thank you so much, Hugh.
Oh, cool. Oh, Thank tier you. 1. Cool.
Yeah, tier 1.
Thanks.
There are 2 other tiers.
I guess that's enough.
There are 2 other tiers, and then like my Venmo is right there. So
I'll just keep my job. So cool. Andy, yeah, you go ahead and quit, but tier 1 guy.
And then okay, and 10 grand hasn't hit my Venmo. Okay, so I guess I'll
see if Randy Travis has some friends that I can watch as well. Maybe
this is YouTube. I didn't think it was okay on YouTube for people to actively watch me go fuck myself, but just real quick.
Well, that was they're on Twitch, so that's probably the miscommunication.
It's Twitch, yeah. Anyway, Hugh, you let us down, but try better.
It's a start. Hey, but it's a start. You're on the right
track. trapping an Andy fart in the seat of a car must be horrible, dude. It is. I have exceptionally bad farts and my shit smells real bad, but to the point where I keep shitting and I just go like, brother, figure it out. I go, figure it out.
My poop clock is way off right now. I used to be so disciplined with my poops. I used to be
like regimented, like every pooping every day at the same time.
Legitimately waking. You could set your goddamn watch by it. I wake up in the morning, and I would take a big ass glass of jar of ice water, chug that.
Poop.
Yeah, and
then
then
a big jar of poop.
Yeah, chug that poop, and then immediately that's going to send me in there.
Chug the poop.
But once you chug the ice water, it's like from sleeping all night or whatever, and your organs drying out and dying, it like reactivates all your organs at once. So everything's like, and then immediately, if you have shit ready to go, it's going. So like, it's one of those things.
I've been trying to implement stuff like that because from what I've gathered, it's like the second you wake up, that glass of ice water is like really important.
It's like a crazy. It's like how anybody else is. It's like if you're a smoker, that first cigarette in the morning for some reason activates your like. It's like when you start utilizing one of your organs besides its just normal existence function. Once you start saying like, here, lungs, filter the smoke, or hey, kidneys, fuck you with water. Yeah.
I looked it up. There's something, I forget what it was, but there's something specifically about like the nicotine that gets the doo-doo moving. Same thing with like if your first cup of coffee, sometimes you have to shit. And then if you rip a cig right in the morning, there's something about the caffeine and the nicotine being like a stimulant that just wakes your body up. And like you said, keeps it moving. Hell yeah. True fan. Derek,
activating your poop response. We activated Derek's poop response apparently.
Yeah, and there's a new challenge. Humongous did a 1-tier sub, but there's a new challenge. You can Venmo me and Pat $5,000 each, and if you do that, you win. So that's the challenge currently. Yeah. I'm just cutting to the chase. All these people are like, "Oh, we have advertisers. We actually believe it." No. Venmo me $5,000. Right.
Do you want us to censor ourselves so that we have to cater our show and make our show sucks like every other fucking show after a while where they're like, oh, we can't say that. What if that pisses off the sponsors? Oh, what if the sponsor sucks?
Brother, here's the thing about me. I wake up.
You're our sponsors. We're alcoholics. Yes. You're our sponsors. We're obviously addicts. Okay?
Is this AA? This is AA, right?
This is just a laser pointer. I'm doing a presentation.
Dude, I love this. My wife brings me coffee before I get out of bed, and I'd be pooping quick.
Damn, I'd be spilling coffee in bed. Ah, shit! Stop! Why'd you bring it in here?
Ow! Yeah, dude.
Guess I'll sit up now.
I think I've been husbanding better because like I got my Steph will like apologize for things that I go like you didn't. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like that's, it's like, oh, she's on edge. She's worried. What I'll do.
I'm winning right now. All right.
Oh, she's afraid of my reaction. I'm a real man.
Oh, she's fucking up more than me right now. Okay.
Okay, we're doing good. Hell yeah.
I know that feeling though, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh, she's flinching more.
Ooh.
Brother, have you been I know you sent me a little video. It was a very, you ever notice the clouds are grayer video, but it was about the Brown University shooting.
Yeah.
Have you paid attention to that at all?
I literally did not. I just saw that headline and sent that to you. I haven't even read that.
Oh, okay. It's so fun. It's so funny too. You said like I'm so conspiracy and you're pretty conspiracy too, that sometimes when you send it, I go, wait, I can't tell if he means this sometimes.
Well, I do honestly believe that they are really lazy, but I don't think they've always been. I think we've just been not able to look into it as good before. But now there's the same amount of lazy, but now it's just frustrating because we can clearly show you proof that you're lying, and then they go like, what? Like literally Trump going, well, you guys are still talking about that,
bro. It goes back.
It's like you're gaslighting now. It's not fucking cool. So,
dude, it goes back to the Phoenix Lights episode we did, that you refer back to a lot, where like, and again, like with if you guys didn't see the Phoenix Light, it was just these lights appeared over Phoenix. Short story is it was weird as fuck. and when they were like, "Yo, is that aliens?" The local government was just like, so we looked into it, and it turns out you're all fucking gay,
Yeah.
and like that was
They're like, it's
basically,
flares. They're like, flares don't move around
yeah. They
and
were
go
like, "Why are
like one
those light?"
direction. They're like,
Yeah, they were like, "Why do those lights do that?" They were just like, "Homo says what?" And you were like,
they're like,
"Huh?"
Homo says lights.
And they were just mocking anyone that was like, "Hey, this is a weird thing that's never happened before or ever again." What's that about? And
Yeah.
they just keep doing it. It's like the same thing with Trump being like, Trump just again. It really was a huge marker. The same as I think like the Rob Reiner tweet was a huge marker and people just being like fed up with the dude, where it was like, I was like, because that was the whole thing with Trump for the longest time. It's like, brother, I'll put up with all the bullshit if you just do some good shit, if you just drain a little bit of the swamp.
The
And then
Kennedy
it's like,
thing, the
and,
fucking Epstein thing, the
and then it's
literally
like,
anything.
yeah, and then your response is, "Are you still on that Epstein guy?" It's like, "Oh fuck, you're the swamp. You're Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
That's what we should call. You want to make political cartoons? Trump is
Yeah.
Swamp Thing. That'll end it. That'll get him."
Yep.
But no,
Good point. Our good point wrapped in satire.
I really,
That's it.
I really want to start making jokes where Bill Maher goes like,
Yeah. He does one of these. He goes,
yes. I want to make people laugh, but not too hard.
not L. We're not looking for LOLs. We just want the L's. They can be L's very discreetly. The LVDs.
We don't want to laugh out loud. We want to laugh.
We want
an
LVD. We want a very laughing very discreetly at the office. We want library laughs.
These guys get it.
That'll take them down a peg or two.
That'll take. That'll unravel this Goliath. But what was I fucking talking about? Oh yeah, but no, it's just like, I don't know, man. But at the same time, it's just making me feel crazy because you don't. This is the thing people don't get about me with these conspiracies, because I don't want to believe any of them. I miss it so much. I miss not knowing about this shit so much, but I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the truth, unfortunately. I don't want it to be like this. I want the mess ups to just be whoopsie daisies. Not, no, we were planning this the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I want to look at how the World Trade Center fell, and I want to go, you're fucking crazy if you think that was a controlled demolition. I want to not know that buildings don't fall like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to not know these things. But then you see, like, here's the thing. I haven't really looked into the Brown shooting. So here's what happens. 15 minutes before the show, I looked at an article. That's my extent. But like, every fucking time they kill themselves, like, you know what I mean? Like, every single fucking time. Cause like, I've learned about people like serial killers and people who kill randomly and stuff. They love telling you about their shit. You know what I mean? They love letting you fucking know. Like, the second they caught fucking Dahmer, he just immediately was like, yeah, I did that shit. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what it is. I see a black guy. I go, I got to cut that head off and fuck it. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry.
BTK wrote the newspaper like on a regular, and the FBI like on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Like, was like, hey, what's up, guys? And they're just like, nothing. And he's just like, yeah, I'm still killing people. Anyway, so probably going to do it again. And I'm going to send you this floppy disk. Promise me you can't track it.
Yeah.
that's how much he was talking to them. He felt comfortable enough to be like, okay, guys, pinky promise.
You got to be super serial that you're not going to track this, right?
Right. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have a manifesto. He had like illustrations. He had fucking drawings. He loved his shit. He wasn't like discreet about it. I mean, he was, but like only because he knew it was illegal. Like,
and those type of killers were just constant through like the 80s and 90s and shit.
He liked the person he was. Like, that's the thing. He wasn't ashamed. He didn't live in fear.
Yeah.
He didn't kill him. Like, he didn't want to die. He wanted recognition for all of the awesome work he did. Like that's the thing is like so when let's say hypothetically there was a one shooter in Vegas, like let's just say hypothetically that one Vegas shooter put all that time, thought, and effort into it, and then just goes like, I don't want to be around, so he gets shot. He's gone. No proof, no motive, no anything. And his brother goes, "That's weird. My brother wouldn't have any motive to do it. He didn't seem like at all." And then they go, "Well, it's weird that we just found a bunch of CP on your computer."
Yeah.
Bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you know what?
It's weird how many coincidences there are.
It's just like I'm gonna go through all this work. I'm gonna bring up 70 million duffel bags of weapons. I'm gonna do the biggest mass shooting at the time. I'm gonna do all this stuff. But you know what I'm so afraid of?
Getting
jail.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught.
Oh, I would hate to have to deal with my consequences and go to jail and not, just sit in a room forever. You know what I mean? And then over time learn about how much people talk about me.
Because if you're going to do this, you want that big thing. You want the recognition. You want the message. You want the, like, that's the thing is I understand them like kind of wanting to stifle that and not wanting to motivate other people, but I don't even believe that. That's what makes me think of like, this is whenever I see a news story or a tragedy now, literally, Andy, this is how jaded I am. I'm not even in the level of like the conspiracy, what's the conspiracy, what actually happened, blah, blah, blah. I go, what are they actually doing elsewhere, somewhere that they're distracted? This is just a distraction. That's every single time I see that the fucking a shooting in Australia. They're like, well, see, I mean, gun control doesn't do anything because they're still shooting. And then they go, it's like a bunch of shit. All the shit happens on the same day. And then the Carl Reiner shit or Rob Reiner shit.
Here's my thing. Can I make a request to the CIA?
Slow down with the fucking blue beam, man, would you?
Can I tell you? I'm a little jealous. I would like I see some of the shit. I go, man, I wish I could do all that. I talk too much shit. They're never gonna let me in. I'm all fat. I'm all fat. I could just be a beat cop. I can't be a CIA agent. You gotta be hot to be a CIA agent.
Can't do false. You can't do false flags when you're real fat.
Yeah,
so like we're not in there. We can't do it.
Yeah.
Bro.
No one with a size 44 waist has ever done a false flag.
40. Yeah. 44 and above, Andy. Come on. Let's be fair with everybody in the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like, no, during the Oklahoma City bombing, they're like, John Doe 2 was seen running away, pulling his pants up.
Yeah. They go exactly. They say in the photo. In the photo, they have the front picture, and then they also have they're running away, and it's just a butt crack.
Yeah, it's just a pic. Like the FBI sketch is just the guy grabbing his side, going ah. I would get
we can't run away. That's exactly it. We can't run away.
I would get our unit caught because I'd be like, can we just stop at Buc-ee's, please? They got really good brisket.
We're in the next area code. They're not even looking for us yet. Can we just get some fucking Jack in the Box already? Like, fuck. It's quick. Nobody goes to Jack in the Box.
No fast food has tacos. Like, they deep fry the tacos. That's crazy.
I had 2 of them last night, brother. Not good.
Oh, if they were any bit more than what they cost, I would be appalled. But
I would have been furious and I was just like, oh, it's a pretty good price. I'm eating them. I'm like,
You're telling me the stomach ache's almost free? I'll take it.
but yes, like I would be. I think that in general, like you can't. The false flag in general, the amount of bullshit that they're doing is crazy at this point. Where they're like, crazy murder, shooting.
I'm sorry, but the perp got away because I had to pull my shirt down a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say,
like, just reach up for him. I can't. Can you not look? Just don't look. Don't look.
I was gonna say, it's like, dude, I'm not like mad at you guys. I'm honestly a little bit jealous. I don't know if you have to. I don't know if you have to murder so many people. I really do think like, I think
slow down,
dude. It's like I really think like. I think you guys can go fucking Brave New World. It doesn't have to be 1984 all the time. Like, you can jerk us off into submission. Like, I think my thing. Yeah.
Is this war?
Oh, Pat's got things now? What the
hell?
Pat's
Pat's thing number 1.
Derek, write it down. Pat's first
Please.
thing.
They updated war with drones. Can you not update your civil unrest without all this murder? Like
Yeah.
I don't understand. Is social media not doing enough for you? You also need to kill all these leaders and everything.
It's
I don't
crazy.
understand
Like
it.
all the time.
Oh, hold on. Big update. Oh my god, that is a comfy boy.
God damn it. That is a boy who feels safe in his environment. It's so beautiful.
Look at that. Oh my god.
No, for real though. It's like, dude, you can like all that effort you put into like getting a Muslim guy to shoot a bunch of Jews. You could figure out new ways to make us come. Like that.
Yeah.
They don't realize like it can be Wall-E. You know what I mean? A lot of people think the end's gonna come as the Matrix.
Yes.
And it's like, no, dude, you can do Wall-E. You can put us in the chairs. You can feed us the goy slop, however you call it. Sorry, I miss Slav so much. You can feed us the slop. You can and just jerk us off. I don't know why you got to keep shooting everyone in the head.
Yeah, we like num-nums. Social media has proved to you that our habits on the phones is we like nummies and we like them fast. So
we like nummies and we like cummies, dude.
We like nummies and cummies, and that's all we were looking for. So you can blue beam the fuck out of this and just AI a video of the Muslim people doing whatever they want to the whoever's, or stop flattening societies. Like clear them out with a fire like you did with Maui. You know what I mean? I don't think a ton of people died in Maui, right? Not a ton.
I don't. I want.
I know people did die, unfortunately, but
I want to say no. Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine if it was like Blade Runner and just every day they showed a big fat set of tits in the sky? Blue beam some titties in the sky, and we'll just be like, dude, whatever.
And then you can do whatever you want on land.
You could, and then you could as many Palestinians as you want. Just put some fucking tits in the sky.
It's the same way I felt like it was my theory with Trump. Like I don't think Trump is like racist or anything. I just think he doesn't like anybody that doesn't like him, or doesn't fuck with what he says or does. Yeah. It's not necessarily any particular races or anything. It's poor people and or like underprivileged people. People not worth his time.
It's the plebs.
Plebs, yeah. He doesn't give a fuck about the lesser than any of them. So it's so it's the same way I feel about with this is just like you don't have to like actually kill anybody. You don't care about it. Just update it a little bit. Try a little bit harder at like, don't have to slaughter so many. You don't have to genocide as many folks, and like you can just say that they're doing it, or just show a video of it. And even if I found out like even if you show like a couple frames that look pretty credible that it could be AI, somebody's going to disprove it. Like we're going to do the work for you. We're very dumb. You're underestimating how dumb society has become in general, and that's like part of the project, I'm sure. But I think like we're living in a conspiracy. It's just a thing where like, but it's a conspiracy in the way of it's just the laziest gaslighting ever, where they're just like, what? And you're just like, it's weird that this happened this way. And you're just like, what?
Well, that's what I realized I think that's a big strategy of a lot of the pro-Zionist, the pro-Israeli people. It's because I started noticing all my political podcasts, they are so fucking boring right now. And I realized because like I listen to a lot of like autistic libertarian podcasts that they just go like, no, you don't understand. Let me explain it to you. It's like, cause I'm like that. I will be aggressively like, no. Let me explain it to you. You just don't understand my argument. And it's like, and then I've been noticed because they're constantly going like, another one of these Zionists are just fucking lying and wrong. Let me spend 30 minutes of my podcast breaking that down. And I just go like, I feel like that's part of their strategy because they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. They're just going to keep doing what they're doing. And it's like, it honestly, it goes hand in hand with what I think the new like CIA strategy is, where it's like, they're not just flat out murdering people. I mean, Charlie Kirk looked weird, but that was that probably to them was like, oh, we get to do the oldies, fun.
Hey Andy, where's all the blood? That's just what I'm saying. That's one of the things of.
Yeah, we get to play they looked at Charlie Kirk and they're like, we get to do the hits again. But no, but like,
but this time in 4K.
but I started to realize, I was like, oh, I think I've said this a bunch before, but just to reiterate, I think their new strategy is just like, let's just hit them with too much information.
Mm-hmm.
So like one dude, like if there's a dude who's really good at this, we just bog him down with a lot of like, metaphorical paperwork or busy work essentially. And it's like, that's what I think like the fucking Zionist strategy is right now. Cause there's a lot of people who are like, in my opinion, like I listen to a lot of these podcasts and I go like, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. But then they're like, every single time there comes that, all right, we're gonna have to spend the next half hour explaining why this one Zionist influencer that everyone thinks is retarded, and the only reason they're popular is because all we do is talk about how retarded they are. We're gonna have to break down why they're retarded. I go, or you could just fucking ignore them, or you like there's a certain, because it's like there's the dudes like and I don't know if you know these people, but there will be the people like Josh Hammer and Laura Loomer, and they only get like they're the type of people that the only reason they have life breathed into them is because they say the dumbest shit possible, and everyone goes like, look, this guy said the dumbest shit possible. It goes back to the fucking, I was talking about this before. It's like one time on wrestling Twitter, a guy tweets out, Eddie Guerrero was a mid-carder at best. He was like the one guy who said that, and then everyone was like arguing with him, breathing life into it, and they turned it into this thing where it's like, if anyone's saying this, and it's not to say that there's obviously a shit ton of people on the pro-Israeli, the pro Zionist side. The more thing I'm saying is like, if you're constantly going back to the same retard going, can you believe he said that? It's like, yeah, that's what he does. Stop talking to him like he's intellectually of the same value as you guys. It's not that you can't address it. It's just I miss my podcasts, how they were. I miss them. The Zionists are driving me nuts. My podcasts aren't as fun.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's like, it's a, I get the trope, or I get the impulse or whatever to be like, to be like everything's the Jews or everything's whatever, but it's also like, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's maybe, but it like kind of gets boring. It's turned into, what they really have done with a lot of them.
Can I clarify? I don't mean to cut you off. It's not a thing of like the shows I'm listening to, they're just like blaming the Jews for everything.
No.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No, I was just saying there's these people that just exist to be annoying, and it's like it's the autistic guys I listen to that can't not argue with them. But anyway, sorry, go on.
Well, I'm just saying, like in general, like it's like they've turned the conspiracies or these atrocities or these other things to like how the same way they treat, like, this is why I also believe it's all like everything's fake and gay, is the fact that like it's just like it's like television series now, where like it starts out where you're like, oh my god, I can't believe that. Can you believe that? This is crazy. And then like as it's going, you're like, is this really what a genocide's like? I mean, like, how long does it honestly take you to genocide somebody? Can you just guys like do you know what I mean? It's kind of, it's this thing where you're like, you seem so motivated at the beginning, and now it seems like, no, wait, this was just another distraction because you're talking about ceasefires and peace and shit. Like now you're like, you're almost done. What are you talking about? It's the thing where you're like, but not to mention all of the different atrocities or things that we've been told over the years of like, oh my god, China can't fight Taiwan. Oh my god, that's crazy. Or what's the other one? Russia and Ukraine, or like all these like big, huge nation things against these smaller countries that are like just want independence or whatever it may be, North and South Korea, all these other things, and you're like, and then they all start attacking, and we're like, oh no, World War III, here it comes, and then it's just like, is this? And then we're talking about going to Venezuela. It's like, guys, this is so fucking boring. is this really what World War is like about?
Well,
Is
that's
this
dude. Well, that's what I started. That's the thing. Like, you get. That's how like. Slow down, Andy. But no, you're making me laugh because I'm realizing the same thing as you because I think you and me are both hitting like it's like we finally hit a decade of like trying to pay attention to things, and now you've hit
yeah.
cycles where you're like
Yeah.
that because that was the thing. They were like, oh, we're finally after 20 years, we're finally leaving Afghanistan, and then just so happens like a month later we invade Russia invades Ukraine and we do all this
Yeah.
shit, and then you're like, okay, and now that like they didn't stop funding Ukraine, but now like they're talking about negotiations, and you can feel that slowing down just magically. Oh, we just realized we have to go invade Venezuela, and you're like, it really just is this? Like that's
It's
all
just
it
this.
is?
It's just these little stupid little shitty Vietnams, like these little conflicts and these little where
But I
a
don't know.
bunch of people die,
I gotta
and
be.
for
For what? For what? Yeah, just so fucking billionaires can become trillionaires. But
literally
I
our lives, Americans' lives, or the citizens' lives, change not at all, only for the worse. Like it's only going to be as good as it was or worse, because if they end up fighting in your area, that's crazy. So like,
yeah.
why would there be so much of this fucking bullshit except for it's like a bunch of other shady shit that's either going on. It just seems like a bunch of distraction wars. Like there's no
I
real
got
like atrocities happening except like there's no like big thing. Like when they're like, "Oh my god, they invaded this music festival." And I'm like, I mean, on the scale of 9 to 11, that's not even close. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand why we wanted to go to war. That makes sense. It does feel justified when you see that it's on your home turf. It's all this other shit. When they parachute into a fucking disco fest in Israelisburg, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, but they also went into citizens' homes and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like I don't know. Like it feels like I don't want to see the atrocity that I feel like would make me justified in any kind of war. But I'm just tired of all the stupid little shitty spats and things. It's like it just feels like a bunch of dumb like like skirmishes for like a distraction's sake, and it's
yeah,
like
it
just
feel it it
killing
feel
and ruining innocent people.
yeah, it feels like shit where you're like this doesn't feel like it entails a full war. But I
Just
got to
do
be
your shady shit, you know.
I got to be honest though. Like I don't know, man. I don't know if like it does all feel fake and gay, but I don't know if it's fair to compare it to a TV show. But anyway, let's watch this real quick. Um
Yeah, I right.
yeah, but I don't know why you're comparing things to TV shows, Pat. Uh can I can I be honest? Can I be honest? This is a lot for literally any person walking out on stage.
They don't even have pyro on fucking WWE anymore.
Yeah, the average professional wrestler doesn't have this much pyro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is, by the way, we've talked about this
That's not
before.
the funeral, right?
No, this is just something she did recently. She's just like this, by the way, this kind of shit.
Truth seeker.
This oh yeah, the fucking you
He
just
got
gotta
it. He's got it. Thank God. I was worried. I was like out here. I'm so jaded. I'm not gonna look for the. Thank God, truth seekers on it. Look at this stupid bitch in her fucking sparklers. Ah, you got to the bottom of it, truth seeker.
But Pat, so you understand? Here, you're in the truth zone.
This is. Oh! At least he's welcoming me to the truth zone.
You're in the truth.
Come on in.
Can we change the name of this? Can we change the name of this show to the Truth Zone?
Yeah,
God
and
damn
then
it,
we
I
can
love it.
say, "True outsiders not welcome, not welcome to the truth zone." That way,
If
it's not an
you're not,
infringement.
welcome to the Truth Zone. Yeah, no, it's like this is why, because like I've told you the one phrase before. A lot of my a lot of the conspiracy bros I like and I talk to and I listen to, I've heard the phrase like their symbolism will be their downfall. And it's like, nah, because I think like I remember I was like when Charlie Kirk got shot, they did the aerial view and they're like, see, it's like a menorah. And I'm like, I feel like that's just an extra thing. I feel like they're taking him out if it's like a group of people taking him out, they're doing it in a timely manner.
If that's part of it, that's fucking gay.
Bro, okay. Remind me to talk to you about the Freemasons thing. But
I would be embarrassed if I put that thing together and then they're like, I'm like, all right, cool. And he's gonna be here, and then the shooter's gonna be here, and then we're gonna do it. And then we're like, kind of looks like a menorah. I'd be like, no, it doesn't. Wait.
I'm a cornball. Shit.
Oh, what? That's all of our points of entry. Oh man, I did a fucking Star of David.
But no,
I can't stop doing it.
I think I will say this. I do think the like symbolism stuff, because whenever I read or listen to podcasts about this kind of shit, especially, and it kind of coincides with, I was listening to this dude, and shout out Sam Tripoli, big fan, love tinfoil hat, but he had this fucking Freemason guy on recently, and it was so fucking cringe, like hearing about it, because here's the thing, I got through like a half hour and I had to like tap out because it was so fucking cringe and shit like that. Because there's this funny thing where they're like, yeah, the Freemasons, we're just like a fucking chill group of dudes that like hang out. I don't know why people always have this other extra thing to it. And then they're talking about like how much money and power they have and all the fucking rules to get in it. And I go, guys, I got to be honest, this better be a secret society that runs the country, because if it's not, you're all just gay guys. Like you're all just fucking gay dorks.
I definitely don't want to be rich, because it seems like way too much homework. It seems like way too much remembering handshakes and fucking getting hazed and shit. I don't want to be in a secret society. I would maybe an Elks Lodge. And Elks Lodge would be nice because they got pools and they got the bar there.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I feel like once you get to like past $5 million, I feel like life sucks ass.
Yeah, it seems like a lot more work.
Yeah, it just seems like it seems like you get into this tax bracket where now people realize you have exploit you money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have the type of money where like you can start to really make things happen and we can like exploit you. And I'm like, bro, if I could just be in the six figs for the rest of my life, I think I'd be happy.
Yeah, I think this isn't so much, we're not necessarily in a truth zone. I think where we are, we're in like a thought squadron, something like that. Maybe.
Do you want to get back into we can get back in the truth zone.
No, we're not in the truth
zone. Oh, you don't need to be in the truth zone.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not seeking the truth. We're in a talk tent. We're in a talk tent. I have the talking stick right now, and I'm gonna say,
I have the talking blinker.
No, I'm just gonna toot on my drug flute. Toot.
You're like, no. You have to hit a blinker to talk,
brother. That's how politics should be. How many wars would be started after a blinker? Somebody would be like, what were we talking about?
Yeah, dude. And if they kept hitting blinkers, they'd have to slow down a little.
They'd have to at least cough it off a little. You know what I mean? Like if that's for me. Maybe I have baby lungs or severely damaged insides.
Or you hit blinkers constantly every day. Maybe it's that.
Not constantly, just a lot. But
not constantly, often. Getting right.
It's like every other sleep. Okay, not constantly. Every other sleep. But I'm working right now, so I can't. Again, just an update. I'm responsible. He has moved. See, this is why Randy Cam isn't working right now, because the boy moves. That's Randy Travis. But I think overall, like those things when they have like, the area, like, okay, look where he left. It's here. Look where he did it here. Like, look how it spells out 666. Or like the monster thing is like any of these other things where you're like, you know what pareidolia is?
That's Lemaire's opener. Oh no, that's Dorian.
No, that's just a single Doria. Pareidolia is
Oh, Lemaire has 2 openers.
yeah, oh yeah, brother, he's a headliner, man. No,
Big
there's a
big deal,
pareidolia.
Lemise.
Pareidolia is essentially where like you see faces in like everyday objects or things. Like you see things in like when you look at a cloud and it looks like you're like, oh, that looks like Lemaire's face. You're like, oh my god, that's
Okay.
pareidolia.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I feel like people get like conspiracy pareidolia, where they have like they're like, oh look, do you like they find conspiracies in it instead of actually like looking at anything objectively. Because that's the thing is like, yes, it is weird that there are like so many people near Charlie Kirk going, like
Doing the Macarena.
like doing all this shit. Like, yes, that is strange. If you're looking for things that are strange, and then you're like, well, that guy right there next to this other guy touches his hat 3 times before Charlie Kirk is shot, and you're like, okay, what does that signify? And 3 is exactly how many numbers there are in 666. And if you put that together, and the devil, if you look in Philippians 4, and you're like, okay. You're just looking for those things. I do think there's enough objectively weird shit. Again, like I said, Charlie Kirk thing on the surface is very weird to go, no death certificate. If that's true, that's very strange. No autopsy,
Yeah.
weird. No ballistics report, no police investigation, all those things. If all of that shit is 100% legit, those aren't things you can just go like, oh, we refuse as a family. You can't refuse a police investigation. That if there's a shooting where someone is shot to death or at all, period, there needs to be a police investigation.
Can I say this? 100% agree. Can I say this real quick about the symbolism thing? And this is why I brought it up, because it's like okay, let's take an example, because this isn't like a secret society thing, but like I just talked to Austin about Columbine. Columbine, they did it on 420 because that's Hitler's birthday or whatever, and fucking weed rules.
Oh no, that's for no, that was for Hitler. Sorry,
Pat, 420, Hitler's birthday.
Surf's up, bro.
It's kind of funny you smoke weed on 420. Why aren't you doing like zooted up meth? Why aren't we doing that?
That's the only day I do it.
That's the only day I do it too, dude.
Yeah.
But no, so like I look at it this way, where it's like with Columbine, like they chose 420 because of like Hitler's birthday and shit like that. But it's not like they weren't not gonna shoot the school. You know what I mean? Like they're still gonna shoot the school. Oh yeah,
because Marilyn Manson told them, like, if they want to make Marilyn Manson happy,
they heard the beautiful people, and I got to make that lady happy. But no, they were like, they're still gonna shoot the school. They just go like, when should we do it? They're like, Hitler's pretty sick. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's that kind of shit. Like that's the thing that's the point I try to make with like the symbolism, is it's like they still are gonna do it. I just think, like, especially too, if like all the secret society shit is real, I just think it's like, oh, but I'm gonna do it in my way. That's their theater kid flair. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if the symbolism is real, it's like, to me, it's I guess the point I'm trying to make, and it kind of coincides with what you were just saying, is it's like, yeah, I think it's there to a degree, but it's not something to like harp on aggressively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think, I'm more of like, yo, let's figure out what's going on, what's actually happening. And then that is kind of like the extra shit to like throw in to be like, oh yeah, also they're like weird theater kids about this and shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see it being like this weird, because it's like, it almost feels like with the more things they're doing, it's almost like a misdirection, just like it's like a magic trick or something like that, where they're like, maybe that is the thing. Like they're like, okay, let's Highlights magazine this shit. How many conspiracies can we fit into this one space? And they're like, like, okay, so we're gonna put let's do a guy doing hand signals here. Okay, perfect. And then let's have this guy look towards where the shooter's at. Again, a little bit before. Got it. Okay, good. All right,
Yeah.
this guy, have him do hand signals and then look at his watch and tap it 3 times. You know what I mean? Like they're adding these little flakes in
Not
there
because the
when they're
more,
when
yeah,
literally the thing is, guy, pow, walks away peacefully, gets
yeah.
into a car, drives away, gets on a plane, drive, and like they're just like, while everybody else is going like, this old gay guy is the shooter, and he's just like, I killed everybody. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
like, how many distractions can we
Well,
throw
because the
into this one scene?
well, in the reality of the situation too is like if the Satanist shit and they have to do these rituals, if all that shit is real, it's like, there's homeless guys out there that think insane shit and they say that they want to like murder people and do all this stuff. And like, dude, I was hearing a homeless guy say some like fucking weird religious shit saying this stuff needs to happen, that stuff needs to happen. But here's the thing. He's a fucking homeless guy who has zero power. And it's like it doesn't matter. That's why I always look at like when people harp on the symbolism, I go, the real problem is the power that they have to actually like if it's like if it's part of rituals and stuff like that. I go, the real problem is the power that they have to execute this, whether
Yeah,
it's like literal or like mental power, where it's like the government's so big, and then also on top of that, they're the level of legitimacy in a lot of people's brains is so high. That's the bigger problem, is the power, and that's how they get away with doing things like that. I think all that other shit should just be viewed as like, like in Office Space when they're talking about flair at TGI Fridays. I go like,
yeah,
yeah, it's the core of it is how you do your job. The flair is just like a nice little like, yeah, we did it. We're the Freemasons, so we put 33 everywhere because that's our cool
yeah,
little number and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's like
That's how I
it,
view it.
it's almost like it's like your how punk can you be? Like one of those things of like, I have 4 bracelets with studs on them. I spike my hair up and I do that. Like, and it's like, what? I mean, it's whatever you're comfortable with. It's not a competition. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so like
But
it's a thing where they're just like, there's some people, again, I think we've talked about this too. There's plenty of lame people in the Illuminati. I'm sure there's plenty of people that have gotten their way in that they're like, oh, Doug's here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and he's just like, hey guys, 33, am I right? And they're just like, yeah, 33, yeah. And they're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a club. It's like a
yeah,
thing where
you
you're
got
like,
to look at it. You got to look at it from a much more mundane way at times, because you got to
yeah,
remember the people doing bad stuff don't think they're doing bad stuff. So
right,
you can't look at it like, you can't look at it like fucking a bunch of people in a dark smoky room smoking. Like, you can't look at them like they're Lex Luthor. You got to look at them like another superhero that would make more sense in this analogy. I got to read more comics.
wait, Lex
Um,
Luthor or Professor X? Not
actually,
Lex X.
Magneto's a better one,
The
because
Magneto?
Magneto, because he didn't think he was ever the bad guy.
Oh, that's true. Well, also, hey, allegory. Guess what else he was? A Jewish person.
Hey, look at you noticing.
He had
What
one
do
of
we?
those. He had one of those tattoos and everything.
What?
The not fun. The not fun tattoos.
What? Like a back piece?
No, the other not fun tattoo. Barbed
Mm.
wire. Got it. Right.
He had he
Tribal.
had gotcha. He had to sit for a while. Must be a neck
Can you
tattoo.
can you imagine if if the Holocaust happened in the fucking early 2000s, all of the tattoos would be barbed wire around their arms or tribal back pieces.
They felt bad for what they're doing, so they're like, "You also get a free one."
Hey
They're like,
man,
"What do
this
you
one's
want?"
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's some tribal.
Which Chinese symbol do you want?
Well, dude, if you think about it, yeah, tramp stamp. you getting a, you getting a tattoo at the Holocaust that says if you're reading this, the bitch fell
They
off.
I was just gonna say they're just like, my family, we suffered. I was the only one to survive. This is what I have to remember. That, and he pulls up. It just says "Daddy" on his back.
It just says it just says who farted.
Hey, you know what? With this new genocide, let's make the tattoos fun. You know.
He's like, I got this. Also, if I move my arm like this, it looks like she's dancing.
Mine glows in the dark. Mine glows in the dark.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, you gotta think. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. If it was 6 million, like they say, there was one dude with the number on him that was like 42069. Like that had to have been.
Just statistical. He's there.
Statistically, there was one.
Or she.
Be sick if it was a girl. Anyway,
we're just looking. Look. We're not laughing at it. We're trying to find light in the situation. Silver lining. You know.
This actually segues into the other thing I wanted to talk about.
I'm just laughing so hard. Sick ass concentration camps tattoos.
Yeah, they just do. Shit. They just have ink. They just do ink masters from Auschwitz. It's like, so today we're doing American traditional. Now, here's the problem. With the emaciated bodies, the skin is much more delicate. So you're gonna have to lock in a little harder and use a little bit more color.
Yeah. Make sure to blast on the color. She's gonna be working outside all day, every day. So make sure that you get a lot of color worked into this one because it's gonna get burned out by the sun. Ink masters, that's how they work it in. They're just like, all right, well, cool, yeah, do the rows or whatever. Could you just put this number in there too? Include this number, thank you.
God damn, what a riff sesh.
Wow, that was fun.
No, I saw this. If this is a warning. If you're ever on a football team, do not hang out with Adin Ross. Because there's this dude, I guess, Puka, which fun name.
Oh yeah, Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
He
who
plays
is
for the Rams, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I guess he was hanging out with he was hanging out with it. Here, I'll just play the video. Here, wait.
Go the ball, spin it, flex, then look and go like this. All right. Yes! Yes! Just like a bow, yes, just like this. All right, so do it all one. Yo! Spin it, flex.
Oh.
Do yes!
In the camera.
He does that? We got you do it?
Yeah. Oh, that's easy.
All right, so let's do it together. Ready? Spin, flex. Oh my God, dude. You promised.
Yeah. So you know what the hands is?
No, I read the thing. I was because I was like, what's the big deal? I didn't understand what it was, but see, that's what I'm saying. Is like I guess I don't know if that's a dog whistle thing or if I'm just not cool. If I'm just not up with my racist shit. But that is pretty funny that at least I don't even think he has to do it in the touchdown. The fact that he got him to do it right there, it reminds me of whenever they get people to say the pronunciation of BICHNGGA.
Oh yeah,
something like that. Or no, Nick and Nick and last name KERR. Yeah, it's like where it's like, oh okay, it seems like a funny prank and everything like that, but it's also like as far as like anti-Semitic thing, is that bad or is that just that seems fun? That seems silly to me.
Well, the hand rubbing is supposed to be like the
greedy.
Yeah, money.
And I feel like it's a thing where you're like, if you go like that's an anti-Semitic thing, you're like, wait a minute, that's almost like what was the documentary we were talking about? Was it Jean Bonnet? Remember where we were talking about it and the one guy was just like, I just don't understand. These kids are just so fucking sexy. Just like obviously, it's just weird. Why are they sexualizing these girls? And you're like, I'm watching these videos and I don't think that they're being sexualized. Do you think they're sexual?
Yeah. That's
like when you go like, this is anti-Semitic. I'm like, unless it's a common thing, that's an anti-Semitic thing. I like. Well, it just feels like could be Scrooge McDuck.
Well, here's the reality of it is it's like that there is just because like Adin Ross, I don't even hate the dude. He's not like my cup of tea. Like I don't hate the dude, but he does
Yeah.
have like that 4chan energy. So that is just one of those. It's one of those where it's like all the 4chan dudes see that they see the guy doing this and they're like, because you saw in the video right after he got him. Let me pull it back up.
I think
Right after,
if I
here,
was
real quick.
Puka,
No, right after he got him to do it the first time.
Flex, then look and go like this. All right. Yes. Yes.
Like the
Yeah,
excitement
right there.
he got. But that's the thing, and it's like it's this weird game that 4chan dudes like him are playing, and then the like the Jewish people that are like looking for it as well are also like it's the game they're playing, and you're just bringing this random football player who's just like, I just want to catch ball or whatever
He's
position
like,
he has.
I just want. He's probably trying to start his own YouTube channel or podcast, and wants the bump from the influencer, and he's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll do the video with you, and then he tricks him into doing. And I'm glad I'm not the only one. KLIGGRAA. What?
say it. I know what you're saying.
K.
No, just like say the
Liger.
word.
Oh, the whole word. Yeah, you were
Just say
freezing
it
up
real
a little
quick.
bit.
So you call me a freezer? No.
No, no, but he's saying like I don't know how that's like, anti-Semitic. It's just kind of
Yeah,
like
no, and I'm glad he made that comment. I mean, even though you wouldn't read his name, that's rude. He's a loyal fan, but whatever. Just to hate our fans, I guess.
he's a little your friend. I just say
but and you didn't. That's the problem, Pat. No, that like that's the thing is like no, it is a thing too. A lot of times when people bring up like what is anti-Semitic, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know if this is a common thing. So if, like you said, if it's a 4chan thing, that's that or a meme or something like okay, but it's like to me, it is not obviously anti-Semitic, and I think that's why Puka Nacua was so down to do it. But it does have that feeling of the Steve Kerr and his son Nick thing that we were referencing earlier of a cameo where you're tricking somebody into saying, "Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying." It's like it's a still.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But if you like, this means your hand. Am I doing it? Like, did I just do it?
Yeah, that's crazy. So Pat, we're gonna have you apologize.
Okay.
Well, no, it's funny too because when you watch the like, that's the thing where it's like that's the like. It's one thing for it's like, yo, Adin Ross, this dude's just a football player. Don't fuck up his bag. That's the part I hate the most. You know, outside of like, you know, why are you guys getting offended? You're like actively choosing to be retarded. It's like Adin Ross, this kid's young. He's not probably good at anything else. Let him play his football and stop fucking up the bag, man. But like, but also in the same breath though, because like, watch how because he just wants to have fun with these guys. He clearly just wants to have fun with these guys. And like, even right there, Adin Ross is doing it. He's hiking up his shoulders. He's having this affect to it. But then when because the Puka guy, he literally looks like he's like, yeah, like he has that energy to it. And it's like the other part of it too, where it's like any of the people getting mad at this, I go, are you choosing to be stupid? Like, you know, like, look, he's doing it in a way of like, yeah, I just whooped your ass. Like that type of thing. It's like,
and you know,
are we really doing this? Are you just choosing to be fucking stupid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it seems like double rage baiting. Like he's tricking him into doing that thing. And then also like the people that are getting mad about it are like, can you believe he, like it says, he promises an anti-Semitic touchdown dance for a Thursday night game. First of all, he's also promising a touchdown, which is
he doesn't know if he's going to do that.
You know, but also like it's so like presumptuous, but it's also
have you seen your performance record lately?
Specifically, not promising an anti-Semitic dance. He's promising to do the fun little silly dance he just did with this douchebag. So it's like, I just, and like now he should apologize or be dropped. He should be fired from his team for unknowingly doing a fun, silly little dance. You know what I mean? Like, what if they? Because also, like, also remember this: a lot of organizations or like hate groups, what have you, will adapt or adopt a fucking thing, and then all of a sudden, like tiki torches, done. You know what I mean? Cargo shorts, a nice high and tight haircut.
Oh yeah.
And any of these things are like kind of
Oh,
ruined.
every type of fucking outfit that works with my face.
Everything that's flattering for my fat ass is apparently. If I ever want to dress up, I look more and more. The more dressed up I look, the more white supremacist or extreme right I look.
Bro, that's
So, like,
what I'm
I
annoyed
just
with.
I don't know what to do, and then I look like people call me a hipster, and I'm like, what? I don't understand. What do you want from me? I can't just be fat guy that wears finds clothes that fit.
Well, that all that goes into like that reminds me of the one thing I like when you ever see like a chick who's okay looking, but she's got a shitload of tats and like they're good tats, and that's what makes her crazy hot. And
Yeah.
everyone goes like, yeah, but without those, she'd be a 6. And you're like, yeah. And then, without this flannel, I'd look like a fat retard. But like, I
Yeah.
understand how I look and I dress to it. So it's like, yeah, if you're okay looking and you're not getting enough attention from the opposite sex, get cool tattoos. Take advantage of real world enhancers.
Get interesting or have interesting things that you can wear or whatever, because it's not just going to happen for you, buddy. It's like,
Yeah.
So the same thing was like, I feel like when like a song or a saying or something
Listening, I'm
like
gonna
that.
take my hoodie off real quick.
Yeah, you're good. But whenever those like groups like take over those things, then like it just immediately you can never have that fucking thing anymore. So like, yeah, without a flannel.
Wait, what?
But so without a flannel, LOL.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just the thing where like you have to learn like the things that kind of flatter your own shit, but like when it becomes I can't think of adapted,
Appropriated?
appropriated by some kind of group or something like that. Even if it just becomes associated with it even a little bit, it doesn't like always ruin it, but it's like one of those things of when you realize it always changes the way we've talked about like Michael Jackson thing of like it's not you may still listen to it, but it's still going to be like, yeah, there's there's some shit. If you actually start thinking about it, you just go like, this is kind of fucked up. But like,
Yeah.
other people are going to make assumptions. There was a thing where there was a guest on the podcast, on Colton's podcast, the Super Gay podcast, and
Oh, beat my
not,
gay and tie him up
no,
behind
no.
a trailer and
Nope,
that title.
No, Some of This Is Bad is the name.
Oh,
of this.
I thought it was the other one, Assault a Gay Guy or whatever it's called.
It's Colton, who is very clearly gay, very he S's his S's, all that other shit, right? And then there was this gay guy that he has on as a co-host, Cowboy. His name is Cowboy Cam. Super gay guy.
Sick.
Very funny. All this shit, right? They were talking about fuck. What was I going with that? What was I saying right before that? God damn it.
Appropriating outfits.
Oh yeah. So the guest was talking about, because Cowboy Cam dresses super like gay. No shirt, wears like a fucking leather jacket that has like leather studs in it, or like the bedazzled studs in it in the leather jacket. Jeans, cowboy hat, and it's like super flamboyant and shit like that. And he's like, you dress really gay. And he's like, I respect that. He's like, I respect how brave that is. And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, it's almost like this thing where like you're not leaving anything up for assumption. Like what, and that's the thing that's unfortunate in our society, is the fact that like when you walk around, you can see that guy and go, oh yeah, that's a gay guy. Like clearly.
Yeah.
You can very clearly go, yeah, it's definitely a gay guy. But when you're walking around like same thing with like wearing a yarmulke or anything like that, where it's like you're giving a nonverbal of exactly
That's a gay
like
Jew.
of who you are. Yeah, if that same guy has his cowboy yarmulke on,
I'm like, oh, is that a gay Eagles fan? You know, everyone's gay.
oh yeah, that guy's gay, right? That's a gay dog. But I just think it's like
Go to gay dog camp, please.
oh yeah, gay dog cam.
That's
Oh,
gay.
it went right to his butt, of course. It's
Yeah.
gay dog cam.
Yeah.
Randy Travis. But like I feel like there's like to be that obvious with shit like that, I think like to be that you're giving that nonverbal or whatever of like he's a racist or
You
he
know what
voted for Trump or something. Like the amount of camo that I wear, there's so many people that probably assume that I'm like a dumb white trash right wing idiot that like only believes Fox. It's like I am dumb and white. I'm dumb and white trash.
The first half.
Yeah. But it's like, but then like they think they know how I vote. They think they know how I think with civil issues just because of like the clothes I wear. And it's
well,
like,
that's a part of
literally the only things that will fit me.
Well, that's a thing that annoys me in life in general is the people that, and you get it from a lot of people who, I don't know. I feel like half the reason anyone reacts to you in a certain type of way is like purely off of projection. I realized I was doing that for the longest time before I like, I contemplated, and I know I know how cringe it is to self-diagnose yourself with autism, but like I was saying before, I was just being like, it's not that I'm saying I flat out have it or like whatever the fuck. I'm not a fucking doctor. I don't know, but you're just being like, let me just maneuver through life as like just being like, maybe I'm the one who's like a little weird or something, or you know what I mean? And then you start realizing that, and then it's like, oh, I was putting how the reason I was confronting the world with so much conflict is like I was putting on how I see the world on the world and just assuming people were like that. And then you start looking at it that way and you realize, there's certain people that will respond to you like you have ulterior motives, and you're like, is that because you have ulterior motives? Because that's how you kind of see things? Because I get very annoyed. Like I try to be a guy who's like, on Front Street most of the time with my shit. Like I don't, because I'm not good at like, I'm not good at I don't even know what the fucking term is. I'm so bad at it. No, I'm not good at the whole, like, I'm not good at like playing coy. It's why I come off so blunt and stuff sometimes, because it's like I try to be very direct and
you
things
gotta be
like
more Filipino.
What?
If you want to be more coy, you gotta be a little bit more Filipino.
Okay, I apologize. I don't get the joke.
Joe Coy.
All right, Pat's got you for the rest of the show. I don't need to be here no more.
Hey guys, welcome to Randy's house. It's me, Pat. Oh, that was quick.
You say Rand? Oh, you're at Randy's.
He's my boss, dude.
But no, a lot of I you know what it is? I think a lot of people. I think I get treated a certain type of way. Yeah, I'm a Backstreet Boy. I'm a Front Street boy. But no, it does that is one of my biggest. I get very annoyed by that because I'm like, I just try to be an upfront person, and then people like prescribe ulterior motives to you and shit like that, and you're like, no, just the thing I said, not other stuff. The thing I said.
That's what I was saying. My thing about games the other day, day before yesterday, when we were
Wednesday.
when we were talking about games, and I was just like, that's why, like, if it's not literally a sanctioned game, like I don't like to like sit there and be like, oh, what if I say this, but I actually mean something else? I'm like, I go, no, it's a lot easier if I just say what I would like and what I expect, and what I'm willing to offer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, put it on literal, not Backstreet, Front Street.
Front Street. Yeah.
I'm a Front Street man. I'm a Backstreet boy.
Hey man, did I ever tell you you fucking rule?
No, literally no. Never once.
Never literally.
Not even once.
Well, I
I'm
literally.
freezing.
Your house is freezing? Or, I'm sorry,
Right.
Joe's house is freezing?
Randy's.
Randy's house is freezing?
There's Randy's right there.
I thought it was Cracker Hippo's house. Or no, Honky Hippo? Honky Henry?
Honky Hog.
Honky.
Honky Hog. How hard is it to remember Honky Hog? You just learned it.
Did I?
Yeah, look at that Honky Hog.
Pat, I've gotten it wrong every time. I don't think I learned it.
You know what? Great point. Whose house? Man. Honky Hog's house.
Damn, Randy's out.
Yeah, I gave him some medication for his foot. I don't know if that's what does it, or the fact that the 2 fucking cups of food he ate.
You're like, I blow weed smoke directly into his face.
No, I did not. I would never do that to him. I also, it would be a waste because he's huge. I wish I could get the scale of him. Like, he is humongous.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's like.
How many honky hogs is he?
Oh my god! Like, hold on. I'm actually gonna try to. Here, actually, hold on. I'm wireless. What am I doing? I'm gonna try.
You're like, I can stand up.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Hey, Randy, stay still. All right. Let's see. No, not playing Honky Hog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on now. 6, 7 Honky Hogs. That's a healthy dog.
He's 7 honky hogs?
Yeah, and this is Honky Hog in my hand.
Damn. That's a big boy.
Want him here? I'll put him back
That's
here.
a big
Sorry.
boy. 7 honky hogs is wild.
Love you, brother. He's such a good boy.
Okay, Pat, I got another story.
Wild.
Do you what?
Wild. He's
Wild.
7 honky hogs. Wild.
No one would expect he's so many hogs.
Well, honestly, you know what? Next time I'll see if I can find another toy that he loves, and we can bet on how many. That's the kind of betting that I like.
Yes.
Under. How many is it of this?
We should look on that'll get me to sign up for Kalshi. Can I bet on how many of something Randy is?
How many honky hogs is Randy? How many cans of Pepsi? How many? I don't know what breed he is. I think he's like they actually said he's like a rescue type, like mutt or something like that. But he's probably whatever you recognize in him is probably what he is. But he's super sweet and such a playful pup. He also plays with regular size tennis balls, and it terrifies me because it looks like you could choke on them every single time.
Oh yeah. I get that. Do you want to do a story that's funny, a fun little inconsequential traditional debate, or slowly creeping into the apocalypse? What do you want to do?
Oh, I had that one story that I shared that was apocalyptic. We could pair it with that.
Okay. Wait, which one was that?
It was in I think it was in the pre-pro I sent. Even the pre-pro thing I sent last time was something about the alarm clock for Apple. Like if you go to the timer, or I think you go to like the timer.
Oh, that was just that wasn't apocalyptic. That was just a fun little realization that like the tech isn't as. Actually, that is a funny one because
I thought of it as a doomsday clock.
Why?
Because it ends at like 4:39. Why does it only go to 4:39 p.m.?
Here, wait. Let me try to find
I think the video is in the.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I think I might still have it. I don't know. But yeah, it was. Nope. Nope.
I'm trying to think where to look for this.
We uncovered how many honky hogs Randy is. I am not sorry at all. You got that. That was enjoyment to the max. I'm gonna go to our thing. I'm gonna hit links, and then I forgot that song I sent you. No,
What was the song you sent me?
It was the lady saying lesbians, trans
Here,
people.
let's Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay, never mind.
Was
So
this the thing you were
whatever.
talking about with the clock?
Super specific. Yeah, it might be that.
Where's the fucking volume?
No, 941.
Almost every iPhone ad you've ever.
What?
No, I think it was that second video. If you
Ever
go back
notice
to the other
something
screen-
super specific about almost every iPhone ad you've ever seen? Look closely at the screen.
Oh, it's about the ads.
Yeah,
941.
if you go back, I think it's that middle one, maybe, or the. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, that you don't need it. So, nope, that's not it either.
What the fuck?
It's like a thing where
Well, okay, so basically, I think I could literally do it on my phone. Actually,
yeah, if you go to your okay, yeah, it's actually more fun that way anyway. But if you go to your, I went to calculator. If
where
you
is
go
it?
to your
On the alarm?
yeah, if
It's
you go
if
to
you set the alarm, right?
yeah, if you go to set it right.
Yeah. Here, I'm doing it. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll keep going.
Yeah, it'll like keep going.
It's not.
Oh yeah, here. I just did it. Okay. Yeah, so apparently, because people think that the alarm is like an endless wheel, but there's actually like a bottom to it.
Yeah.
But like, wait, so what? Because I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that just being like, oh, they just, it's like when Amazon had that store that they were like, AI knows what you're getting, and you found out it was just like, no, it's just Indian people watching you shop. I was like, I thought it was just like another one of this tech that it's like you think it's super duper advanced, and it's actually just set up in a way. It's set up in a way to make you think it is, but in actuality, it's super. I don't know what the word would be.
Yeah, if you just take like half a minute and just keep scrolling quickly, you'll notice that it doesn't go any further past that.
Yeah.
We basically it ends at 4:39. Is the 4:39 p.m. is like the latest. Like if you just keep scrolling to set your alarm, it just goes that long. And I was like, why is it 4:39 specifically though? That's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me.
See, but did you
Why
actually?
wouldn't it be a nice round number?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you actually think it was anything specifically?
No, I was just thinking like,
oh, okay, because that's what I was curious about. I didn't know if you thought it was something, because I was like, that's very interesting. Comparing that to the symbolism talk we had earlier, but that makes more sense then.
But to say that it could it be a symbol, like to say like maybe the symbolism you're looking for, they're like everything says 941 in the ads or whatever. It's actually like, no, the tech itself is only set to last a certain amount of time. And what is that, or is it only set that it only recognizes an amount of time? But that's essentially the same. Essentially, my conclusion came to like the Mayan calendar talk of like, I don't know, maybe they just made calendars up until that point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
think
like,
that's okay.
And then they got wiped off the planet of the Earth. Like you said, like they just made it up until that thing. It's kind of like the Y2K thing where they're like, the world's not going to end. We just didn't think to make it. Like, I don't know. We didn't.
Also, wasn't
just
the
like,
Y2?
we didn't think of it.
Wasn't the Y2K thing like, oh no, it's actually fine?
Yeah, they just had to update the shit. They're like, oh yeah, we have to do this because it's gonna go back to zero otherwise. And we're like, we'll fix it. And then people go back to zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, there could be some symbolism in it, but I'm like, no, I think like you said, it's just tech. They're just like, no, we just built it to go this. These are how big the wheels are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I rip a piss real quick, Patrick?
Mm-mm.
All right, thank you.
No, I said no. No, I think didn't Metzger have a Mayan calendar bit? Probably. Yeah, the Mayan calendar, I feel like that sounds like something he would do. I think there's a weird thing where like it's people look for that. it's the same. I think the same idea. What I was talking about was people finding this glitch out and being like, "Why? What's going on? Why?" And it's like they only designed it to go that far. This is all fake. This is all they just made this up. So like that's how long it goes. It's not that thing. But I think it's funny to think we're constantly. Wasn't there just recently? What's it called? A rapture supposed to happen. Like that, people just like pinpoint certain times and they just go, "Oh, did you know it's about to happen?" You know, like I don't understand. Like I don't know if it's just like if it's in the same vein like we were talking about earlier, where all these major tragedies and crazy shit happening is like just like distraction shit. But like I feel like it kind of just gets down to a point where you're I don't know. Like maybe they need the distractions for religious people too, because like I know religious people don't necessarily give too much of a shit about just regular world shit all the time. Not saying that they don't, not saying that they don't care about the world, but like literally there are religions that like say don't worry about worldly people, or you know, at least Jehovah's Witnesses are like that. So like I think maybe even those, but every couple years or so there's like a weird thing that's like this is when the world's gonna end, this is when the rapture is gonna happen, or whatever. Wasn't there just a rapture that was scheduled recently?
I feel like there's a rapture every like 3 years.
I was saying that like that's essentially there's a rapture or like this thing, like I just said, like a Mayan thing for the people that aren't necessarily Christians, and then like a rapture for Christians. So like there's like the world's gonna end, kind of like it's almost like the Olympics. They go like every 2 years they switch. You know, like
This year, the world's gonna end in Beijing,
this year,
China.
2 years from now, it's gonna be a rapture. And they're like, uh oh, better get ready. And they're like, uh oh. And then what about the meteor? Who claims that one? Well, this one, we're gonna get this one for religion. Next year, you get that one for science. So
That
like,
is
they're like,
where, dude, you just reminded me. Like, that is where capitalism just makes everything retarded. Where it'll be like, it does a lot of good, and then it's like, oh, is everyone spazzing over about the world ending? Let's make a movie with The Rock. And now,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
because honestly, too, like, I thought of it too with like the Y2K shit. I watched remember like
Wait
a
for
year or
something, yeah.
so ago, I watched like a mini documentary about it. Like remember a couple of years ago, and I watched a little doc, and it was like showing how fucking crazy people were getting. And then by the end of the doc, they're like, oh, it actually wasn't like that big of a problem to worry about. And you're just like, it's like the second someone goes, oh, I can make money off that.
Mhm.
It's like there's just so many mechanisms to it's there's so many mechanisms just like get if I work people up into a tizzy about fucking Y2K, I can sell these t-shirts or something fucking stupid like that. And it's like it's again, it's everyone's like everything sucks, and you're like, no, there's a lot of great things, but for every great thing, it really does feel like there's 50 dumbest things in the world for every for every great thing. You just have to I feel like you just have to we have to all just learn to ignore the bullshit. Like you don't cuz I don't know if bullshit's ever going away. I think we just have to learn to ignore it.
Yeah, and I think Cellrat has the right idea. I used to think eclipses were rare in a sign of terrible things. Like I would think the same thing. Like my brain, my I pointed at it, my the under the hat, in the hair. Keep going.
My inside squishy head.
But like, yeah, my inside squishy head like is always that kind of like caveman thing of like of that. That's why the ICP shit, kind of still really resonated with me with like the how the fuck do magnets work of like this. You want to go, but you're like, you're right. Great point. Good, got me.
Well, that's
So same thing with this, where it's like, if an eclipse happens, it doesn't matter if it wasn't reported. If they didn't, I would venture to say, like people might go like, oh, slow news day, they're going to talk about the eclipse. Like, no, they have to tell us because like the religious people in town are going to lose their mind if we don't let them know this is normal, it's planned. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, even me would like something happen. I would go, oh, it was just light out. You know, I would fucking lose my mind. My TV goes out. My TV just shuts off, and I didn't touch the remote. I either think my house is haunted or something happened. Like if my power goes out, I immediately assume the bill's not paid. But I also like look to see if like is everybody out of power?
Did the ghost pay? Can the ghost pay my bill?
Why not ghost pay that fucking bill? So like if my TV goes off and it's like it doesn't just get unplugged, if it just turns off, just it's a malfunction.
Yeah.
I just go witchcraft. What's going on?
Yeah,
So, I would understand that, but yes,
Yeah. I do
the
the-
rapture shit is crazy.
I do the opposite. Anytime something bad happens to me, I go, God damn it, CIA's gang stalking me again.
Yeah, gang stalking. Oh,
Yeah.
gang stalk. Okay, I was like,
Have you ever heard of that?
mm-mm.
Oh, dude, it's wild. And it's a funny. Here, wait, let me double check the definition, but it's basically because I think they actually proved. I can't remember. Derek probably knows the answer to this. Derek has all the answers to my fucking CIA questions. But no, it's like because if you look it up on Wikipedia, it says gang stalking or group stalking is a set of persecutory delusions in which those affected believe that they are being followed, stalked, and harassed by a large number of people. The term is associated with the virtual community formed by people who consider themselves targeted individuals, claiming their lives are disrupted from being stalked by organized groups intended on causing them harm. Which, like, I guarantee you there's schizophrenic people that believe that, but then also,
I was just gonna say that sounds like schizophrenia.
yeah, but then also, to be fair, there's a fuck ton of people that, you know, they kill themselves by shooting themselves in the back of the head with a gun 2 times and shit like
Yeah, like-
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They hang them, you know, it's like it's the dude in the octopus murders that killed himself by aggressively slashing himself in the arms 1,000 fucking times and all that. So you're like, maybe it's not gang stalking, but you do definitely have like is 1 or 2 a gang? You know what I mean?
yeah.
but like I don't think it's like I don't think it's a common event, but I could see the government fucking with someone. Like,
yeah.
bro, they were doing that. It wasn't like the government, but honestly, Jeffrey Epstein, is it not the part of the government, brother? You know what I'm saying? But no, like Epstein was doing that where there was this fuck, I forget there was this reporter doing this like big story on him. And they were like trying to intimidate her. They would just do stuff where they'd like slash her tires. They would leave animal heads outside of her house. They'd do all this shit you couldn't catch them doing, but you knew they were like fucking with her. Just to kind of like intimidate you to do it. But no, because that is also a thing I've been very curious about, because I've heard my Black Queen Candace Owens bring it up, where she's actually made the point that they've made, well, let me phrase this properly so it sounds less crazy than it's going to sound, but there's like certain things in psychology and mental health and stuff like that she claims that they've invented certain things in psychology and mental health to essentially cover up for people with like legitimate grievances, or like, because apparently they did it, like she claims they did it back in the day with children who were like molested and stuff, being like, no, that's like false memories. Actually, those 100 times I molested you as a child, those are actually false memories that aren't real, and I didn't molest you. You know, it's like things like that. So
Yeah.
I've heard that. It intrigues me. I could see it. I don't know how prevalent it actually is, but I bet with gang stalking, a little bit real, a little bit not real. Mainly schizophrenia, sometimes the CIA.
Is that any relation to bump stocks?
None whatsoever.
Good. Okay.
Copy that. Anyway, so you know, I want to do a hard right turn into very casual. What?
Yeah, you would.
What?
Hard right, Andy.
Yes, dude. I'm about to get my head shaved.
Oh wait. Oh wait, shit. It's hard right, Randy too. He's ready.
Deport them all, even the legal ones.
Yeah. He doesn't mind a big wall. He can get over a big wall if he needs to.
I can throw the tennis ball. I can get over that wall.
But sorry, yeah, go on. I apologize.
No, I want to do a hard right turn into something very
it.
low key and cheery.
Oh,
but
nice.
I saw this post. I saw this post from Macaulay Culkin. The age-old battle, the age-old conversation is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And I got to be honest, I hate this conversation, but I got to love Macaulay Culkin's take. He goes, it's based around Christmas, but if it were at also St. Patrick's Day, it would still work, but you couldn't do Home Alone on Memorial Day. And I got to tell you, brother, that's a solid argument.
Yeah. I mean, I think you literally could
Could what?
do it on Memorial Day. Like families go on vacation on Memorial Day. Like,
Oh yeah, no, you just have to have parents leaving the house.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
his
guess
his follow up isn't as strong, but that was
Yeah.
always my thing. There's always this part of me that goes like, if you're even about to have the Die Hard as a Christmas movie conversation, you're already agreeing to just a retarded world. But like,
Yeah.
so I don't. Part of me doesn't even want to have it, but I just love. This is like the best way to put it because it is a good what's the fucking term? I feel like it's a good barometer on how you comprehend shit. Because like
Yeah.
if you see Die Hard, you just go, well, it's during Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. And I go, what about it encapsulates the spirit of Christmas? It's a movie that happens during Christmas.
You know what I really feel like, and I think this is because I think it's like Hallmark, not Hallmark, maybe AMC. They do it with like Halloween time as well, where they go like the 25 days of Halloween, the 25 days of Christmas, or whatever the fuck it is. Like they do a movie countdown or whatever
Yeah.
each day or whatever bullshit it is. Nobody watches
Yeah.
broadcast shit anymore anyway. But if you're gonna have a list like that, they have a lot of filler fucking movies. There's a lot of shit actual Christmas movies. I think people want Die Hard to be part of the Christmas lore so they can include it in that countdown. And I think it's on the Christmas spectrum. It is not a Christmas movie. It's clearly not a Christmas movie.
No,
But like
here's
Home Alone is a Christmas movie, but it's also like it's not centered around Christmas. It's centered around this kid not appreciating his family.
yeah. Like
So like it's like a thing of like him learning his lesson of like loving his family for who they are, and his family the same thing of like appreciating everybody, not getting caught up in the hustle and bustle. It's like not getting caught up in the hustle and bustle of the holidays.
yeah.
It's way more Christmas themed, but like Bruce Willis would not be flying home if it weren't for the holidays. So shut the fuck up. If you want to start adding like qualifiers or anything like that, it can be whatever people want it to be. If people want to add it to the thing, if you're saying the top 10 Christmas movies of all time, no, it's not, because it doesn't meet so much other Christmas criteria. It
No,
doesn't
that's
have
the thing. Like Elf to me, it's like Elf
Yeah.
and
quintessential.
yeah, it's like that's like one of the pinnacles of Christmas movies. It's
Yeah.
like it's based. It's like it has to happen during Christmas. It's a
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
yeah, it has to like yeah. Christmas Vacation's a great one because it touches on all the problems you go through during Christmas. Like
Yeah.
it's essential that Christmas is an element. Die Hard again, and that's why Macaulay Culkin puts it the best. You could put that now, and again, you made a solid argument too. You could kind of put Home Alone. You just need parents to leave the house, and you could still do Home Alone. You
Yeah.
know, you could have because it was funny. I was watching.
It's house party. It's a long house party.
Yeah, I was watching. That's so funny. I was watching Jingle All the Way the other day because it popped up, and I go, let's watch some of this shit. And the whole time I kept turning to Steph, and I'd do this. I'd go, God, he works too much. Oh my God, he works too much.
He
God,
really needs to value his family.
I go, look at this. Way too focused on work. Way too
Not
focused
even
on
paying
work.
attention. He's gonna miss he's missing the parade, but it's turbo time.
And you know what, dude? You know why he missed the karate tournament? Fucking works too much.
Yeah.
And like that.
You know what I thought? You know what I honestly thought? Like when I was, even as a kid, when I was watching that, I was like, he works too much. And I also thought, like, at the end, when he finally snuck in and took the Turbo Man's costume, and even though he beat Sinbad and saved his son, I was like, he would not be in this predicament if you didn't work so fucking much and you didn't fucking. You're like, to me, that wasn't a peaceful, nice, happy ending. I was like, yeah, I'm glad he beat up his neighbor that was trying to fuck his wife. That's nice,
Yeah.
But like him, as far as him and his relationship with his son, even as a kid, I was like, that. I mean, I don't think I was that young, but like I was still like one of those things where I was like, you can't. That doesn't make up for.
Yeah,
You
dude,
you gotta be there, bro.
I didn't when I watched it, I didn't finish it, but like I only got like 45 minutes in. It was funny. I was late. I wanted to get to Noctis at 8, like on time for once. But then I was like, oh, I ended up getting there fucking late because I was like, I just gotta watch 45 minutes of Jingle All the Way. But even and then you're like, it gets to the point where it's like, oh, he's missing the parade because he didn't fucking buy this toy 2 weeks ago that
He
he
didn't
was
prepare.
supposed, and you're just like, even if you get the toy, you're still a shitty person. You're still like,
Yeah,
this is a movie about a guy who did the bare minimum and then is probably going to go back to what he was doing.
and tried to buy his son's. So this is what I'm saying. These are the stories. Like these are the lessons that are being taught in these Christmas movies. Rudolph, you're a fucking freak until we need you, you fucking crackhead. You know what I mean? Like you suck, and they're like, oh, cool, we need this. Who can block the sleigh and actually make this work for us? Good, throw them up the front. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a thing where you're like, they're not nice, fun stories. So at least Die Hard is a cool, fun story.
Yeah,
And to say Home Alone can't happen at the holidays, it's like that's bullshit. Like
Well,
families leave town all the time.
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying earlier, because it's like the essence of Home Alone is just you got busy parents not paying attention. Also, but also too, like, hey man, they got a big family and responsibility. Like, that's another theme, by the way, of fucking like 90s movies. It's like, hey, I don't care that you pay for everything, Dad, and I don't care that you have all these responsibilities. I'm a child who doesn't fully understand this. You need to make sure I'm the most happy. Like, that's what I realized. I remember being so annoyed as a kid where you'd be like, I have legitimate grievances that no one's addressing. And then you get older. Oh, shit. What does he say about Home Alone?
I think it's construction happening outside, pissing him off. Hold on, you go to Randy
I get
Cam.
that. You okay, Randy?
He's fully activated.
He's
Hey,
activated.
brother, you okay, bro?
Ask him about
Okay,
Die
homie?
Hard.
Brother, how do you feel about Die Hard? Christmas or not? Oh,
Oh,
Christmas?
Chris.
Was that Christmas? Oh, wait. Where's Honky Hog, bro? Did you eat him? Oh no, is that why you're looking your? Oh my god!
They took out Honky Hog.
Now
But,
Honky Hog is part of them.
But no, that was always another theme of all these movies where it was like, it doesn't matter about all these real world problems. You have to adjust to. But I don't know. I'm saying this as a dude who doesn't have kids, who you'd probably do whatever you can for your fucking kid. But I just remember that always annoyed me about Hooked, or what is it called? Hook? Just Hook?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
always
yeah.
that always annoyed me about Hook, because like I don't remember the movie very vividly, but I remember like he still showed up to the game, right? He was just kind of late because he has that job that pays for everything.
Yeah, like the mom's like, "Why weren't you here?" I do remember that trope in a lot of movies, and like if they didn't do it right, even as a kid, I'm like, I mean, the dad's trying his best, man. Like if the mom did a little bit more to help make some money, and like that's a huge house. That's like they have 2 cars and she one income. It's not fair to be like, why were you late to soccer practice? It's because it's a fucking Wednesday. It's a Wednesday at 5 and I work in the city and I get off at 5. Do you understand that?
And
you
I
fucking
also
get times.
Bro, also too, like I played a lot of sports when I was a kid. I played
I'm trying my best.
bro, before high school, I played a lot of sports as a kid, and you play a lot of games. And like after a certain point, you're legit like, especially too, I was never on teams that were that great. Oh, you get to a certain point where you're like, oh yeah, you don't gotta come to everyone. Just make sure
Is it the
you pick me
championship?
up.
No, it's not the championship. Okay.
Yeah, it's like we lose.
You have to make it to the championship. Then okay, the last game of the season, or homecoming, or the first game of the season. Yeah, I make the big ones. But like, I can't make it to your 5th grade graduation. That's not a thing. That's not a real thing. It doesn't exist. That's something they're inventing. It's crazy. It's like they go like, well, I'm graduating from middle school. Oh, you mean growing up? Get a fucking life, loser. I bought your house. There's a house that you live in. That's like, you're welcome. I'll see you at home for dinner that I also pay for. You're also welcome.
Exactly, dude. I will say though, and it's ironic because I timed out Slav because he couldn't help himself. But there are
Hey,
these
what
like
happened now? Is it in it?
it was annoying.
No. Okay.
I just got annoyed. That is again, that's the rule. Don't annoy me. It's not about content. It's just don't annoy me.
He does it to me too, guys.
Yeah.
I say Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Blocked.
Damn it.
No, but no, there are. You do think about it where it's like, oh, is that a reasonable mistake that you made, father who pays for everything? You're actually a huge piece of shit, and the whole movie is about how you're a huge piece of shit and you need to do better. And it's always just like, dude, I don't know if there's a conspiracy to break apart the fucking family unit, but if there was, this would be part of it. You know what I mean? Just constantly making movies about like, oh, did the husband make a slight mistake? He's a huge fucking dumb idiot. And just
but Andy, the kid said how important it was.
Yeah, and then it's just constant female characters where they're like, "Oh, should I just belittle him all the time?" You know what I mean? You're like, that would never have an effect on how society behaves.
Yeah,
So I don't know if there's a conspiracy or just everyone in Hollywood's a fucking cuck, but whatever it is, it's getting the same results.
It's just it's definitely an age thing for sure. Because I think it was this most recent. Have you seen the most recent season of Stranger Things?
I haven't watched for a season or two.
It was it's the trope where like a bunch of the kids are living in the house of one of the kids' families or whatever, and the dad of the family is like oh, he's going to take a shower, but all the hot water is taken up and he can't get into the bathroom because everybody else is using it. Then he goes downstairs to have some breakfast, and he's like, hey, could you pass the bacon? And by the time the plate gets to him, it's empty because everybody took a piece as they handed it down. And he's just like, brother, that exact spot where I was like, I've never even had a pregnancy. I've had a couple pregnancy scares with ladies, but like never even an abortion. Like never even got that far. I felt that guy's fucking that whole. It's not even a dad thing. It's just a man thing. I think.
Yeah.
Like you are built or you're manufactured to like just because it also happened. The cartoon one about feelings, Inside Out.
Oh yeah. The one where we found out I was the anger character.
yeah. So it's really funny that the trope in it, like, because again, I didn't see the first one, classic Pat fashion. I went right to the sequel. So I was.
Well, that one's different than.
Yeah, I get it.
That one's different than Game of Thrones.
So I'm watching this, and like, and in the thing, it's like about this little girl, and she's in a new school, she's growing up, and the dynamic between her and a boy, and the dynamic between her and her friend, and all this other stuff, and blah blah blah. And it's like, I go, wow, that's so crazy and complex, and how they have new things. Puberty's introduced to the feelings pool, and it's like, oh my god, it's crazy. I'm like, oh my god, this is so relatable. And then at one point, there's a cutaway scene where they cut to the dads. You know how they go into other people's feelings, brains, and stuff like that. And they go to the dads, and it's just one of the feelings sitting there watching TV, and he just goes, huh? And it's like, oh yeah. And I turned to Dom because we were at the drive-in, and I turned to her and I go, oh yeah, because they don't have feelings. Only women have feelings. Yeah. Women are the only ones that have feelings that are complex and at all different in any way. Men don't feel or think things. We have no inner dialogue. Only women do. Thanks for teaching that to all these kids. You fucking assholes.
There's this weird fucking trope there's tropes like that they keep leaning into. Like, I'll see it on Twitter where
in current movies.
Dude, I'll see it on Twitter where it'll be like someone will make a joke where it'll be like, guy friendships are so easy. Some guys will be friends for 20 years and all they do is speak through memes or something or whatever. It's like they never have real conversations. And you're like, I desperately lean on my friends for emotional support. What are you talking about?
I
Like,
talk
that
to Andy
sounds
about
like
how I feel a lot.
Yeah, it's like I talk to my friends constantly, not just podcasting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I talk to my
actual
friends. Yeah, and it's like I sit there and I go, thank God these people are in my life. This would be hard to do by myself. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not.
Yeah.
It
was very insulting. It's like one of those
Yeah.
things where I'm like, it's not a thing where you're like, oh, you have to represent guys as being super emotional pussies or anything like that. But like, we have the same number as you. It says, we have an anger one, we have a happy one, we have a mean one. Like, you're not the only ones with feelings, and whoever wrote this should be fucking ashamed of themselves, because like, you're talking about representation in movies, like showing positive things. Like, in like current media, it's still like, hey, if you're a guy, you don't matter, suck it. You have no feelings, you have no input, you don't matter in any way, blah blah blah. And it's just like pouring it on. Like, it's the same bullshit when, like, even before Trump, like, the message was don't bully, don't bully, don't bully. And then Trump gets in office and he's like, you got a small dick, your hands are tiny, you're ugly, you suck, you want to fuck your daughter. And it's like, it's just like all the shit where you're just like, hey, you're exclusively saying mean things. So like, and like, not a lot of them are even on topic as far as like his policies.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
I understand that you didn't like when he did it, but you said it wasn't a good thing when he did it. Why is it a good thing when you do it?
That's because they're all phonies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like, the same thing with
also,
this, where you're like, you can't just misrepresent this shit and then bitch about misrepresentation. You're doing it, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, I will say the tides are turning a little bit, because I remember seeing there's this one chick that kind of got like a little mini canceled because there was like a TikTok trend where it was like a moment of silence for Men's Mental Health Month or something like that. And she was being a bitch where she's like, a moment of silence, and she's just like dancing to a really loud song. And then everyone just kind of got on board and was like, hey man, you're kind of like a mean bitch. And like, it got her a shit ton of bad press and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm not sitting here being like, yes, we need to cancel people who are wrong. But it was nice to see that there was an overwhelming response of like, hey, you're really fucking mean, you stupid bitch. Because it is like, people act like, because dudes in general develop a demeanor, and this, dudes develop a demeanor of like people misunderstand the emotionless thing, because guys have this thing where it's like, we know in the back of our heads when shit goes down, we're supposed to keep our composure. And because of that, it keeps you from getting too emotional in certain situations. People misconstrue that as men not having emotions, when in actuality, it's like,
we just have control over it, you dumbass.
Yeah, we don't just get to crumble like the World Trade Center when any little thing goes bad ever.
We don't just go like, hey, my best friend just handed me a note, and but it says something mean about me. It's just like one of those things. Instead of us just going, hey, why did you write this mean thing about me? That was really mean. Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
And then they just go like, I'm going to internalize everything. I get the impulse. Don't get me wrong. But it's like one of those things to say we're one-dimensional and only have one feeling, and all it wants to do is sit in an armchair and watch some television.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Like, we have no depth, or it's not Wall-E yet. Like you said, it will be Wall-E at one point, but it's not Wall-E yet. We have depth and feelings and nuance and
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but it's the irony of like, and I'm not trying to shit on women. I'm not trying to like shit on women, but it's the irony of like women who like take that from men's behavior, and it's like, well, if you can't think for 5 seconds and realize men have much more depth than you're giving them credit for, it's like you're ironically the one who lacks any depth, because you didn't even take 2 seconds to think like, about social and social dynamics. You didn't even take a second to think why he's acting like that.
You know what it is? It's perspective, brother. It's that meme of it's like a lawn chair, a flat screen TV, a gaming system, and like a pretty nice apartment or whatever, and like it says like this is all men need or something like that, and like it's terrible or whatever the fuck it is, or
No, it's
women will
there's
never understand that this is all that men need or something like that. Like that's it. That's true. What they're saying, like the meme is true.
yeah.
But the thing they don't understand is if we have that, we can find so much happiness. It's not the fact that that's all we ever want or all we ever strive for, but that
Yeah.
if we like, obviously you want a nicer gaming chair.
Yeah.
you want a gaming desk
you're
and like a comfortable thing and like a pet or something like that. There's
It's
other
like-
things we have to live for. It's not like,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's the fact that if we only had that, we're not going to sit there and go like, I have nothing, I'm fucking a failure. It's just like,
Yeah.
damn, like I got it pretty good. I got a roof over my head, got a fucking TV, got my fucking gaming thing.
Well,
and I got a place to stay.
it's also too, it's like you look at that and you go, oh, is this all we got? All right, I can make that work.
I can
It's
do
not-
exactly.
It's not even
exactly.
about, it's not because I wouldn't like, well, no, that like a perfect example was when I was staying with you guys and you guys let me have you guys let me have, I had like a folding lawn chair thing that, the meme where the guy goes like, "Cha-chung," and he sits down, one of those where you would take it to like a
the
game or
camping
whatever.
chair, yeah.
Yeah, camping chair. I had that. I used that for like a month, and I go like, wow, this metal bar rubbing on my leg kind of hurts. Well, let me ask very nicely, like, can I use one of the office? But it was like, it's like a thing where it's like, I'm like, let me figure this out because I've dealt with this for this long. Let me politely figure out an upgrade. But like, I didn't sit there and go, why doesn't Pat have nicer chairs for me? Well, is this all?
They can sit on whatever they want.
Actually, I don't even think
it was when we got the couch. Because once we got the couch, I was like, brother, you have your pick of all these chairs. You can have any chair you want, and you can sit on this couch anytime you want. Obviously.
Oh no, you did have a camping chair for me out the gate. But even if you didn't, I wasn't like, if you didn't have any chair for me, I'd probably sit there and go like, okay, let me go get a chair from Walmart or something like that.
Yeah, I think you actually did. I think you ended up buying like a $5 or $4.99 one or whatever.
No,
like,
I got a table from Walmart.
But that's the thing where you're like, it's not all we ever strive for, but if that's all we have, I think exactly how you put it is like, I can make this work. Like if you have a couple of beers, some buddies, you're just hanging out in a garage, and something like Sean's setup, like chilling in Sean's garage, like that would be a classic chill spot. A garage, or even like a garage with a couch. He doesn't have that necessarily, but a garage with a couch.
Yeah, Sean's got a perfect chilling garage.
Yeah, that you can smoke and or drink in. Obviously drink in, but like there's like that's the key. Because like garage, I feel like it's outside. So that's where you go to smoke outside when it's wintertime,
Well, and the thing with girls is they always go like, well, this isn't right. And I go, no, it's just different. It's different than what you planned. Like I was like, what do you mean? Then you get too philosophical or whatever. You're like, what is right? What is wrong? But it's like, no, it's just like, okay, it's like, I'm always a guy who goes like, no, it's not about right. It's like, this happened. Now what do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't, it's not that different. What?
Oh, no. I was going to say it was a good place to wrap it up, but if you had one last final thought, Pat.
I mean, just to reiterate, broads don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah. I was actually talking about my secret boyfriend the whole time. Not women. But that's a secret. That's a secret, though. Don't tell anyone.
That's for next week. I'm actually impressed that this mic worked the whole time.
Yeah. I would say in the future, if you want to cough or something, turn away. But other than that, it was really good.
Yeah, I thought about that once I tried to get this.
That's much better.
Yeah.
No. Go back. Go back to
what?
Huh?
You're so rude.
I'm such a funny
I'll be back to the regular cat, so I guess we're gonna have to get our fellow Randy while we're here.
Look at Randy. God damn it. Shout out Randy. It's the Randy Cam, Randosphere.
Bill's
Guys.
a frame, this boy.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Is today Friday?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Damn. Not having yesterday didn't give me my fill of 5 days of my weekly 10 hours of Pat.
Well,
yeah,
I
so
don't know. Maybe we can do something tomorrow. I don't really.
No,
have
I don't
anything.
want to. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Yeah. No. No.
What are your plans for the weekend, guys? How you guys doing in the chat? You guys gonna shit your pants or what?
You just go to the chat. You're like, someone podcast with me tomorrow.
Hey, you guys want a podcast with me and Randy tomorrow?
Oh,
No, this means I don't have to bring my computer. What?
Can you interview Randy? Do a Randy sode?
Yeah, I can do that. I can definitely get to the bottom of this beast. Yo, boy, where that honky hog at? Look at that. See, he passed the honky hog. It's come out of his belly.
Damn, getting his shit sucked off.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he maybe needs to take a poop or maybe a pee pee. Maybe he wants to go. He's terrified. A neighbor yesterday was hilarious. There was some guy fucking around like on their side, something on their side of the fence, and he was kind of got close to the fence and like touched a tree that shared the fence or whatever, so it shook it a little bit.
Yeah,
he was on it, dude, and he was just that guy fucking lost his mind.
The rules. Yo, you want to? Yeah. I just thought about this. Because we don't have to go as intense as we would do for like No More Heroes, but I would love we should text about this later. Pick a show or something. I would love to have another show discussion or a movie or something. If there's anything
did
new.
You watch the finale of? We can finish our It talk, and I can finally figure out. Did they say the N-word in the finale?
That'll be good. Yeah, I'll try to finish it this weekend.
Yeah, but then we can work on. I think I'm watching the Great Wizards of
Waverly Place.
No, it's the Wizardly Bake Off thing. It's like British Bake Off, but it's all Harry Potter themed.
All Harry Potter.
Wanna do that one? Yeah,
sure. Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm almost done with it, so you'll have to catch up. Actually, I already know who the winner is.
I actually love that because it adds a great balance. What?
What?
No, I wasn't being condescending. I do love I really, really want an intense juxtaposition of like, we start off by being like, so Manchurian candidates are real and every shooting is a false flag, to being like, look at this Harry Potter Bake Off. Yeah.
They made that snitch look so delicious and the flavors sounded so spectacular. And they also have characters from the movies on as guest judges. It's so much fun.
Damn, I need to call myself out, by the way. I literally just did this. I just became this guy where I was like, the dichotomy's crazy, dude. One instance we're talking about Manchurian candidates, and then we're talking about British Bake Off. The dichotomy's crazy. I just did that, and I want to throw that out there and say I'm sorry to everyone. I'm a hack, and I deserve where I am in life. I apologize.
Hey, that's how you round out a week.
That's how you grow. Realizing you never produced one good thing of content. And that's why I like you. You laugh. Everyone else gets sad. You laugh because you know.
Yeah, I know. All of it's great.
All right. Yes, exactly, Cellrat. The dichotomy